America is the only country I think it was say, yeah, preventing Manfo from getting nuclear bombs and also atomic bombs. In America, mom wasn't care prevent him. If it's on no can use to be. Eku manfo bebree free we asem hasen nti no nia ono use bi no also a barbaric ni kwan say onya ode beku manfo na mom when use bi e dey wipe thousands of people out of the earth. You see how the propaganda is, how the media don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to say the truth for the people to know, say, this is what is underground. Most of the people are saying, say, America has the right to do what it is doing. The biggest question on board here is, say, does America has the right, say, Obe Bombay, a girls' school, elementary school, and Kuala Eku more than 180 girls the first day of the war, rating from let's say 3 to 10 years. Bra Omudin Kai Bombo the first part of the school. In Kuala being Emomujani free school in Echo the other side. Say Omukope baby Akojina. And almost answer your double tapping. Almost answer sending another missiles, as answer bombo Kuala no baby, almost answer Koshe. Nutshell of whatever's happening in Iran, this is it. Iran has prevented Americans from their oil. Oma prevented Americans from everything about their mineral resources. So America has to get away via Omodibeba Iran has a no to Iranian natural resources. That is the game. This is how they behave. They want something from you. I was say Omobichan to be told so. Ewiase ne be hu se wo ye kakai se wo ye kakai so dia ene ye wo se ye po nti se wiase ne nyina po a na omo aba ba attack no maka show se oh ye ne ye bo wiase ne ho ban ti na kwa we terrorist wo se ye kwa attack him omo attack wo ye ne so motimi ku a the next thing ye ne control oil no gas prices everything petrol ye ne kitaye ehu bia ni ha sei ehu bia ni ha that's the truth ehu bia ni ha sei obie ni ho say obehwe Iranians omunam streets every day omo chante omo. There's nothing like fear.
All right, Abusian for you, Mobibia, acquired by the Battery Vice TV. So, deep for Vice, Senior Canon, I had a quantum and now boom simply do come up. The BI comes to say, no, first time I will hand my office subscribe to YouTube channel about the and never the video be at war, or first festival in the afternoon. And I have a dim come up. The Gusua dim come about a normal equity between Iran and the US and the other day. And there was special guest straight from Iran. And the Marco country, no one casa. Now, and a big brother, over boy on Comaca, who the echo. Na because we not say the Iran with Kuni na we are so it will be straight from Iran now over chair and say me sebine hu die ko. E patro bro, e mo akwaba.
Yeah. So be aboko de.
Nyame adom bibia aboko. Na obi
be nyame ase.
Before se be shen komana se no. Una wo Iran. Se say Iran e no me ko say no mate say.
Okay, yesha say the Australian Ponyankopon the homobro hene or therefore hene and yesha say senior who say mete ha say there I was who say bibia ekosoboko na me anka sanso me student me Iran ha say for some years I've been here for some years and right now the niema ekoso niemo yesha everything is under control. That is the only thing I meet me. I can say everything is under control because if the sector me education me school hase and obesha the education sector everything is running. Oshe the capital city na Ankasa honom na schools omoda soko school but it is online right now. But over the center part, to say, Yeni Hasina, schools are there and some go online. So you say you call just present. Okay, that make us say, Oshe Iran has here the education sector now. Right now, everything is going on well, and the middle side, the central Iran say. your core school normally, and some of them are doing their lectures online. And yeah, so a bit to say me say me call me present with school ma always be a me call school. And I think everything is normal. Just say sometime or better say Oma target Oma bombard some places, but ever since say one started way there, it is just like about twice I had seen some bombardments. It's very closer to us, but thank to God, nothing happened and we are still alive.
Oh, okay, nice one. Let me ask you. I don't know here. The patrol person represent home Udin and Kasane, maybe I will be all free organ now. We are the main topic in this one.
Yeah, me and Kasadi, your friend me Ayatollah Abdurrahman Ismail, and me free Ghana, Ashanti region, and also Obuasis to be specific. And see, that is somehow about me. But you didn't name me a Hafidu Zahra.
Okay, Hafidu Zahra.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Eti ever said remember now free Ghana echo Iran.
Well, I've been to Iran for about 6 to 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you choose Iran as a country?
Yeah, before say someone will make a decision, say or take some journey, there are so many elements it will come to place. For example, we have maybe educational background, Nipano Senye, the kind of ideology, the world ideology, and Nipani Kitano. I'm trying to say obi a religious person. Per se bia obeko school bia sa school ne eben club and answer school eben I'm trying to say baby ensem fata a religious person. And the same way so obia ope ewiase ni so per se obeko baby a religious because obehunu say ombekanache. You get it. So obia in ways of choosing things, there are so many things that it comes in place. Some are religion, some are education, some are culture, some are all so many elements come to place in choosing it. So all these came to place and I chose Iran. And because I knew Iran is one place they value education a lot. And also you can check UNICEF. Even in Iran, 70% of graduates are Imba. And we are talking about math and science graduates, not just any other courses. Math and science graduates, 70% are Imba. And the number of female graduates in STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and maths, the number of female graduates are in Iran, it even supersedes America itself. Although Iran is 90%, 90 million, America is about more than 300 million population. But despite this fact, Iran from graduating in math and science faculties are more than America. And also, if we check about PhD students, Iran from in PhD, they are more than America and more than the European countries that you see around. But just because of the media propaganda, they will tell you, Iran females are being oppressed and all other stuff. But if you come underground, you see that the reality is something different. Iranians have bright and beautiful brains from the female sectors, and all over Iran, you can, I can bear witness to that, and this is a fact.
Wow, nice one. So, bro, right now, no, a normal course between Iran and US, no, so now, yeah. Iran for a new supreme leader after said, previous leader no, free one. To say no, yeah. status let it say. Otiasia na de na ekoso.
Yeah. Currently, you share the new supreme leader of Iran, who is known by the name Ayatollah Mushtaba Khamenei. He is the new supreme leader after say the US and Israel attack the former supreme leader, that's Ayatollah Khamenei every year. So Iran as a system, before say we'll talk about, let's say, the supreme leader status, let's talk about Iran as a political system, how it is. So sometimes there are some miscalculations from maybe the Americans or some of us, even in Ghana and other places in the African countries. We miscalculate Iran and the enemy, the supposed enemy we want to fight. We don't actually know the people. Iranians are people. They are known even from centuries. So they are patient people. And they endure, they persevere. So this kind of traits, Iranians, they have this. So no matter the number of things that you're going to do to the Iranians, they will be able to absorb it and they will be able to endure it. So no matter the kind of pain you are going to inflict on the Iranian people, that's how it is. They are going to absorb it. And you care about the supreme leader right now. He is not the political leader in Iran. To say Ghana, your president, and the president, he is the political leader in Iran, and all the executive orders and everything about ruling the country, or the president in him. In Iran, the supreme leader is not having that function, and you are only ruling the country. So even without the supreme leader, the country will still function. The country is still functioning, and everything is normal. Although the supreme leader was gone for about 2 weeks. The country was still functioning because of the Iranian supreme leader. He is a religious figure. He gives instructions and also advice to the political side. So Iran, we have the supreme leader and also the president. The president is in charge of everything that has to do with executives, into ruling the country. And everything that has to do with, let's say, negotiations with other countries, everything is being done by the president. But the supreme leader, he is having like, as a spiritual leader, or giving advice to the president and the ministers if something is not going on well. This is the function of the supreme leader. So he is not actually ruling Iran. So removing him from the equation never bring down the Iranian governmental system down. That is everything about it. So this supreme leader right now, talking about coming to that question, the status saying it here, we can see, he is actually fine. That is the norm that it is being is known here. He is fine. However, he is, maybe it is possible. I should say this clear. It is possible he is injured. It is possible he is injured because Nani Papa, the former supreme leader, and after that, he came. But he came, it's not like inheritance. Iran, the supreme leader system, or more assembly of experts. Those assembly of experts, to say Nipa, to say Ghana, the MPs. And the MPs also some parliament, or choose the speaker of parliament. You get it? So that is how the supreme leader issue is. The people choose the assembly of experts. Not assembly of experts, or more choose the supreme leader. So choosing the supreme leader, he is not like he inherited his father. That's how some people portray that, he inherited his father after his father was assassinated. No, he did not inherit his father in that sense. He inherited his father in the sense, after Nipapani Efrihon, the assembly of experts, they realize that he is the best person in the best position to mount that podium. Into ono ana omuyi no say ombe the Iranian new supreme leader Ayatollah Mushtaba Khamenei. So he is doing well. Some people are saying say ninse cha wa ne cha ne na koma nyina yi. All these are not a fact. Bisa ho say Brotoni say oh yeah yɛnyina yɛ badwemba sɛ wowɔ this serious situation wei mu na sɛ wonim sɛ obi ne nsa atwa ne nan atwa it is coma. Some people are even saying so coma. It is hardly to survive. Say wow, obi choose sign pan say he should be your leader. 50-50. It is possible so he will be alive. It is possible he's not going to be alive. And you are going to choose this person to lead 90 million people. Iran is like times 3 Ghana. And we are going to choose that person as your supreme leader. It doesn't make sense. Yes, it is possible he's injured, but that injury now, it is not going to harm him from performing his duties. This is clear. Because if it is going to harm him, they are not going to select him to do that, to mount that position. Also, Yeshua, about, let's say, 4 or 5 days ago, or issue a statement. And that statement or issuing, he spoke to the Iranian people, say, I am your leader, and this is the new trend Ahmedaba. He told the Iranian people, and they also accepted. You can see Oba Iran has here, say, Mediopia Abontes is here, saying, they are chanting his name. Ever since about, let's say, 15 days, Ntokwane started. The Iranians, Omondao, Anopa area in your time be almost street protesting. And also they are calling for his name. So this person is a very popular person, although he was not known in the political system. But he's very popular, and the people also love him a lot. That is the fact. And also you can see these lies are some of the Western media, they peddle against Iran and, let's say, the supreme leader and the rest. These are some cheap lies. It's even, some of them even comes from the White House. That was 13th of this month. The Secretary of War, Hexet, or they can't say Iranian regime, no, or say, or more leaders. All the leaders, they are hiding out like rats. So I don't know, so I'll tell you somewhere. But that same 13th, no, it is a day that Iranians, they have a big rally in the world that they call it Yom al-Quds, the day of Quds, meaning the day of Jerusalem. They celebrate that day in order to show the world the act of injustice perpetrated against the people of Jerusalem by the Israeli regime. So that day on the 13th, the president of the country, which is his name is Masoud Pezeshkian, he was there. No one him. The foreign minister of Iran, so no one won't be. The security advisor to the regime, he is there. All the top men are ruling Iran right now. They were there at the rally. But this Hexets, or say Iranian leaders are hiding out like rats. But that is contrary to reality. Over Iran has they're among the people. And I'm telling you, Brotani, the Iranians, how these people they behave, I tell you, asceticism to more than 100%. It is very difficult to say Oben say Ghanaian president, he is into a demonstrators. Oben it's very hard to say even Oben these big men in our institution say they are outside there. But that's not the case in Iran. You will see the whole president walking alone on the streets. Say Abia, after this interview, I'll send you some videos. You see the president walking like a normal person. Nobody guide, no one is guiding him. But if it were to be Ghana, the whole convoy will be following that president or that big person. And see, this is how Iranians are. These are people that, frankly speaking, they are peaceful people, and reality attests to that. And if reality attests to something, no one should come and say no one should reject it, and I say no one should ignore it, because this is the reality, and this is what we are living here. Look, for about 15 days, there is war in Iran, but right now I'm still schooling. I'm still schooling. Yes, maybe if Sir Ntokwane to some extent, the Ghanaian government will intervene and maybe we'll come home. But right now, everything is under control. So there's no need to, there's no cause for an alarm. We are here and everything is normal and we're happy. Nothing. Unlike, I saw some video in Israel. I saw a video in Israel that black citizens or citizens who are not Jews in Israel, they even prevent them, say, that bunkers now, say, Iranian missiles, for shelters, the bunkers. Prevented people from going there because they are not Jews and because they are not Israelis. Whether you are black or white or whatever, no one cares about you. But right now, in Iran, things are not like that. You see someone who is Iranian and non-Iranian, the same line, the same thing. There is no difference here. So this is about Iran and about the supreme leader in all. This is what I would like to say. Say he is fine, and if he is not fine, these assembly of experts, no, they were not going to choose that person to mount that position. Because this is something, it's logical. Omunim say as soon as he be is it then I'm choosing his own and yet possible. That is in a nutshell about the Iranian and the regime and also the supreme leader.
Nice one. Anyway, Mr. Question we is it right now? No,
yeah.
Oh, now Iran. So, what are some things in this moment? You know, since the war on the shots, in some now what here we are about Iran war in some
Yeah, one of Asama make us say a popular are the media outlets. Most of the people are saying, sir, America has the right to do what it is doing. America has the right to do whatever it is doing. But the biggest question on board here is, does America has the right, say, Obe Bombay, a girls' school, elementary school, Nkwala Ekum more than 180 girls. The first day of the war, the first thing that happened is this. Omu Bombay in Nkwala school, that is an elementary school, rating from, let's say, 3 to 10 years. Yeah, Bombay, this school, no, Omu level the school underground. And you know what happened? Something that the hearts beats for it. Bra Omudin Kai bombo the first part of the school. Nkwala school. Nkwala ni being Emomu Jani free school nim echo the other side. So omukope baby akojina. And omusanso yo double tapping. Omusanso send another missiles esanso ko bombo Nkwala no baby omukoshe. Omusanso koshe. This is something that even under international law, this is something amount to a war crime in Nkwala Omuwo school. And you see the media outlets, CNN, Fox News, and the rest, Ombeka say 180 students dead. But if they are talking about Israel, Ombeka say, let's say 2 people killed by Iran. Yani Iranians they kill, but the Iranians na yekum money there. 180 in Nkwala yekum. Those in Nkwala say they are dead. It seems like say almost sorry was school nothing happened, but the school itself was leveled. This is something that the people are not saying. So if America the right to do whatever it is doing, is America having the right to do this? Is this something that America should do? And also saying say America, Israel, and America omo impose with Iran no yesha sa intokwa we say and I'm say Iranians want to get nuclear energy and as a nuclear warheads. This is not the case. This is not the case. And some people are saying say the Iranians they are barbaric and they are terrorists. So this kind of nuclear energy warheads now omo serious in bro, that is not the case. That is not how things works. So Muka say, oh, you share Middle East has most of them, and even some of them, they don't know, say the Iranians, Omunya Arabs, so Iranians are not Arabs. Iranians are Persians. So if Omo can say, oh, the Arabs, they are barbaric, and also they combined Iran, but Iran is not an Arabian country. It's a Persian country, and they speak Farsi. They don't speak Arabic here in Iran. They speak Persian language. So Omo can say, oh, this Middle East has a country, so what has saying, they're barbaric, so they don't have to get a nuclear weapon. But the problem is, say, they don't know. Omo say in Middle East has a there are some Islamic countries are or more nuclear heads. I didn't know areas in baby. In fact, say Pakistan. Pakistan have has 170 nuclear heads, if not more. Atomic bomb and we also see a bit me out. I didn't know Muntu. In the 70s, and Pakistan in nuclear warheads, we say. I didn't know Mun use. That's not the case. These people they are barbaric, so they don't have to get a nuclear. I didn't know any kind of Munya. Although Iranian supreme leader there, the former supreme leader, or issue fatwa. If we say it's a fatwa, it is a religious verdict. The supreme leader he has. Or to me, catch him was say the president is doing something maybe it's not good. And I said the president, maybe someone is doing something which is not good. Or what that authority you say or Becca say, Sa adewe na oyen enyente also jai. And it is binding upon the president, say also jai sadian. You see, so the former supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Radwanullah alayhi, or issue this statement, this verdict, say 2 times, say it is forbidden for Iran to get a nuclear weapon. And Iranians don't want to get a nuclear weapon. But this is something that the Western media, they used to portray, say Iran want to get a nuclear weapon and they will destroy the world. That is not how things work here. Iranians firstly almost pay nuclear weapon. But Sisiya, when him say Wababet attacking, Sisiya, Yamfana say, me wahase, minim say, me here to say 2 women so. Me di a 2 better me fee. Name of the moment I mean say my life ever danger moon. That time I will use me put to maintain. He said, meaning said this time my life is in danger. The same thing omo pushing Iran's on me. So see, Iran actually say me per nuclear warheads. And as to see Wababe attack him. Americans so is one of the countries they have nuclear warheads than everyone. It is see Wababe attacking Iran. Then I'll say Iran they protect him. He should also get it. Because that is how mathematics works. But despite this, Iran say nuclear warheads. And this is something I will say the world should know. Say Iranians are not fighting to get a nuclear weapon. This is not the case. Say we Pakistan are some way to China. Even there was some near be Iranians and the Western media, and I'm saying pay Iran as a maintain. There are some things it happens here, but they are not going to report it. Let's say after say almost started Santok away. This is I think the 15th or 14th or more. Hospital facilities health facilities are almost saying it's almost 77 in Iran here. 77 hospitals and health facilities. Okay, so Iranian leaders the health facilities there now. Iranian leaders Red Cross with Iran has a main building in Tehran almost strike. Many people died inside there. About let's say 12 story building. Almost striking in down. So if you want the leaders, let's say you want to kill the leaders or the military men, those Red Cross for no you see. So these are things you will see say the Western media, they're not going to talk about it. They only talk about say, oh, Iran has strike Israel and maybe one person died and said, oh, Iran killed one person in Israel. But Omunim say, ever since the war started, almost now it is getting to 2,000 people here being killed. And most of them, they are civilians, including in Kwalana Yekuomo school, that elementary school, including that in Kwalana. And what Iran has say. But you know, say Iran is a country, is very vast. It's the population and the land size, a big country. And you know, if something is even happening somewhere, you won't hear. You won't hear say maybe something is happening, but things are happening. You're targeting civilian buildings, hospitals, also Red Cross. These are the things. Banks. That was yesterday. Almost striking the infants at GBC organ. Almost striking it down. So say ope say infants are the Iranian people. Is this the best way to help the Iranian people? Breaking down their infrastructure, everything about the lifeline of the Iranian people are being targeted. And you know, one of the most pathetic acts are Ekosone say school buildings. Now that is what is happening. University buildings, KG, GHS. It is absurd. These are the things they are targeting here. And the best example when they say go after this go say go about the elementary school now Israel and America were attacking who say almost 180 young girls, they were killed in that. And also Okota Harana, the same thing. If you Google it, you will see it. But Omon Famba news headlines said this is the kind of atrocities these people are committing in Iran. This is something which is pathetic. And you see, Bro Tony, some people, if they are more kasa about nuclear and I say a atomic bomber, they always try to say these Arabs, they are barbaric, so they don't have to get it. Bro Tony, Yamfane say, only a man for me now. Man for me now, only a monam. Baku, Ekacho, Baku. Udio usika toho. Yamfan saw the $1,000 at toho. And then and another time also, what $1,000 at toho. And was sani panankasa obey. But the other person or no only nanti be years, several years, on file peswa krampuda. Yamfan say, sa unko for me in way say uwo be a sum, but say gold be a sumbo, why now the beman? Definitely, Nipana on your idea down on now them, Anna. Yeah, Anna. Yeah, that's how the equation works. In fact, Brotoni, in the history of the world, since we are started, Ebesinde, Brotoni, a country being where we are saying has a or use to atomic bomb on civilians. There is only one country. There's only one country. That is it. US. And Omo using it once, Omo using it twice. First time a US used atomic bomb was in Japan. That is Hiroshima. Hiroshima, yemfane say the populace of Hiroshima. Yemfane say to say Obuase Funyinara, Ghana, Obuase Ashanti region, Funyinara. And I'm drop us our bomb no movie. America commits this kind of crime. Hiroshima, that was on the 6th of August 1945. I'm dropping little, almost say, little boy. Sa atomic bomb. I'm dropping on the people of Japan, Hiroshima. They murdered every single individual. Every single life element I will be away. We are talking about the human beings population. Yenkasa about India, Yenkasa about Mboa, Yenkasa about the natural resources and more. Everything there was gone. This is the work of America. And also, we saying, how many people died? Almost 180,000 people. Just imagine. 180,000 people we say, and so more. About 3 days time, 9th August 1945, South America for we ankasa. Esanso could drop another nuclear atomic bomb at all. Nagasaki for so. Sa Nagasaki we drop here atomic bomb. It killed almost 80,000 people. Yemfan say asante be kwai for nyinara. Sa bomb we say eshiomase. So within 3 days, America wipe the bagana mamu hasaya. America wipe obuase for nyinara ena asante be kwai for nyinara out from the globe. This is severe war crime. But the Western media, they will cover this up. They don't want to say it's this is the kind of things that America has been doing for so many years. So those Japan civilians now, those people too, they were terrorists, right? That's not how the things work. Just the Western world, if say they want to frame someone up, this person, or this, or a barbaric, or a terrorist, or this. But the reality is they are doing what is worse than what is happening. So this is what I was saying, sir. Iran has never attacked any single country ever in this world. But America does it. Yes. Iran has never attacked. I'm trying to say for the past just this year and last year, Iran was there negotiating with America. And Israel about attacking Iran. That is the war Matun did inside the 12-day war. Iran never attacked Israel. Israel came and attacked as an aggressor, and Iran responded. So when we say Iran, want to bia obia ba attack to say the America for year this time here. Obi ba attack no so retaliate. But at the end, Rebecca shall say, Iranians, they are killing these people, they are doing this, they are doing that. But that's not the reality. That's not how it is. The Iranians, they have not attacked any single country within these centuries. But unfortunately, the Western propaganda, now, the topic, as if right now, those news outlets now, as if say Iran mom attacking US, as if say Iran mom attacking Israel, but they forget to tell the people say it was an aggression from the US and the Israelis, but they fail to tell the people this. This is something it should not be the norm of the day. Now we are in 21st century. If someone chooses ignorance, he's going to pay a very big price, because definitely reality shall expose that person. This is something I was saying. Iran has not attacked any country. America is the only country, I think I was saying, preventing Manfo from getting nuclear bombs and also atomic bombs. In America, mom wasn't prevent them. I don't know if it's on can used to be. Manfo be free as him has saying. Intino near or used to be also a barbaric and you can say on your debeku manfo. Nemo when you should be edia wipe thousands of people out of the earth. You see how the propaganda is, how the media don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to say the truth for the people to know, say, this is what is underground. So that is the reason always via war ideas, it changes because they are not stagnant. And the Ombeka say, almost say Iran barbaric into they should not get a nuclear weapon. Yes, I understand. Let's accept it that way. Let's accept it for the sake of argument. Ghana is the most peaceful country in West Africa.
Yeah.
Right now, yɛmfa say Ghana, you do the level you do saa nimdeɛ level you bet me a develop atomic bomber. Bisa ho sɛ US Obama yɛ kwan sɛ Ghana.
No,
that is the last thing ever for US to allow you. US share, and that time only the kind of propaganda on there. America say Ghanaians, yeah, Africans, we live on trees, we don't know anything, we are barbaric people, we eat on human flesh. So if they give us, we are going to kill them and eat their flesh. That is what they are going to tell you. That is what they are going to tell you. That's the reality. It is not say we are barbaric, so we don't want him to get it. Even the most peaceful country in West Africa, so Okaso Obenya nuclear atomic bomber, the US and the world superpowers, they will gang up against it and they will prevent that country from getting it. So it is not say these people are more peaceful people, so they should not get. It is some monopoly bia omo peso omunya. Say yeni kita this kind of weapon until we have to always bully you. We are the bullies of town. We have to bully you. We have to get your oil. We have to get every natural resource that you have. But if you don't want to give it to us, we have to come to you by force. And this is what is happening in Iran. If you want to know the nutshell of whatever's happening in Iran, this is it. Iran has prevented Americans from their oil. Omar prevented Americans from everything about their mineral resources. So America has to get away via Iran has a no to Iranian natural resources. That is the game. You see what happened in Venezuela just within some days, some weeks ago. America and Trump, they were peddling say Maduro or a drug addict. I'm not negating so a drug addict and also or dealing drugs and also whatever. I'm not negating that. But let's say or a drug or dealing drugs, right? After say Omokoi, Echo taking Maduro free the country, there were some people it is being alleged said those people too they were involved. I think in America did not go for that people. Immediately say America for Koyi Maduro, the first thing they talked about is the oil. We want the oil, we want the reserves. Venezuela have one of the largest oil reserves in the world. So they needed those oil reserves. They have to come there, kill many people, capture the president of the country, and take him out. What is the crime over here? I'll say, or a drug dealer. Or a drug dealer. But you went there, right now, America is saying, say, we control the oil. But you didn't go there for the oil. That was not the game. You went there and said, or a drug dealer. But oko chieno, no way you free ni chrome. A tray babe, okay, say country ni sustainia. Who now say who controlling the country's oil? Because Venezuela is one of the countries that they have the largest reserves or oil reserves in the world. And America has sanctioned them for several years. Because of say this Maduro, he never wanted to bow down to America. He was saying, say, I won't allow you to loot everything that I have. But at the end, they were able to capture him. This is the same thing on Iran, bro. This is the same thing. Iran, Abra America. You know, one thing that people don't know. Before 1979, that is the year Iranian Revolution occurred. Iran for Omunya Islamic State. Before that time, Iran was the closest ally to America in the Middle East. And that time they were secular people now. Iran and who the difference between Iranians and hello?
Yeah, with my
Yeah. So I was saying, sir, the Iranians at that time, they were secular people. Like they were the closest ally to America and so I was saying, say Iran, before 1979, Iran was one of the closest allies to Israel and America. But after the 1979 revolution, the people there, they realized that no, America, they were looting our oil, they were looting our gases, they were looting every mineral resource that we have. So the people who are controlling it, almost cut America and Israel from it, everything from their mineral resources. And from that time to date, this is what is been happening. Always be America, Israel, from each and every day. Or better, America, Israel, Omuni Iran for Mtokwa, Omuni Iran for Wantawa. This is what has been happening because of one thing, that is the oil, the reserves. And Iran is also one of the countries, or one of the largest oil reserves in the world. I think it is the third country, or more the largest oil reserves in the world. And just imagine, America get to control of Iran right now. What will happen? They will take control of the oil and they will sell to themselves and their allies. So this is the reality. This is the reason why it's here. America is always at the neck of Iran. Iran say, I'm not going to allow you to loot my oil and my mineral resources. And America is also saying, no, if that is the case, then I have to come to you. I didn't in Pakistan for more nuclear atomic warheads. Iran for the omunye bienye. Wabra Iran for ankasa say yempe atomic bombs, because in our religion it is not allowed to use atomic bomb. This is what the supreme leader said to them. In our religion, it is prohibited to use it because it is a weapon of mass destruction. It will destroy everything. So we don't need it. But these people, they always lie under some cover B. Normally about attack you. The same thing. Gaddafi. Gaddafi free more than almost 11 years now. DNA Kosovo, Libya. Libya is one of the worst countries ever in the world right now. But that time, Libya was one of the best countries ever. In terms of in terms of resources and everything. You see, so this is how the world superpowers, the so-called superpowers in my terms, this is how they behave. They want something from you. I was say, so ya kakan so dia ene ya say ya po nti se wiase ni nyina po a na o mo aba ba attack no maka show say oh ye ne ye boy wiase no ho ban ti na kwa we terrorist e say ye kwa attack him o mo attack we na so mutimi ku a the next thing ye ne control oil no gas prices, everything, petrol ye no kita no mo ne sell the oil to the world. This is their tactics, and people know this, but the problem they say the main media outlets no so obviously a voice akasa about all these things. You will not even hear in America say they are talking about Hiroshima or Nagasaki. But they cause these people, these Japanese, killing several people, several animals, trees, everything that is alive got wiped out. Who did it? America. Can you say it's no? This is something pathetic. This is pathetic, bro.
It is so far. Living in Iran, when I was here, Iran for no. Omonya as dangerous as say tin news. We say the tin news, tin newspapers. Iran for the Iran for a bekum the BT.
Bro, Tony, the reality, me need any benefit in saying Iranians are good or bad. After all, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm not an Iranian. So if say me Ghana, yes, I can say something for my country that I will try to portray the country as one of the angels countries in the world and as one of the best peaceful countries in the world. If I'm a Ghanaian and I'm talking to, let's say, foreigners, I will say that. I don't have any interest in Iran, say because Iranians are good or bad. No, that is not, I don't have any interest in it. But if we are going to talk about reality, reality, Iranians are peaceful people. Frankly speaking, very peaceful people, very loving people. And one thing is, I want to say some places you wouldn't differentiate between, say, just say the color, the skin color would differentiate. And yes, how many Iranian need because of his business say a PBBA. There is no difference a way Iranians so have to value that person more than the non-Iranian. No. Say a lie about muni na mudi lie about so namoko. The same thing. The idea about muni na moko pa muni na mubenya the same thing. They I sometimes I should be surprised. Say, hey, like these people, so Oben say they are countrymen, they're normal Iranian people. They used to complain. Say, I didn't think that the leaders they have to make us equal to even foreigners. And this is the reality. At the top level, you have, as far as who live in Iran with good or papers here, everything is intact, especially because Iran, if it is not schooler. I wonder, because there's nothing here, it's just school. Because and one thing, Iran is one of the most sanctioned countries ever in the world. Currency due to American sanctions, currency are depreciating to the West. So say, Ghanaian currency, so Iran, Ghanaian government as I say, my idea, hold the currency. But the problem is the problem is because of the sanctions in a way Iran into it's very hard. It's very hard, and the economy too is not all that stable because all this is from the US. Sanctions they are to almost say Iran for oil oil now more baby oil and foreign country because America sanctioned them. Although more oil, but you cannot sell it. So this is what America want to do. Mababe taking charge of the oil. Not many more matter on the oil the other countries. This is what America want to do, and Iran has rejected this since 40 years ago. And this is the right time. Who say they have to come and attack Iran, but the reality is they miscalculated Iran. They never knew, say, Iran could be this kind of strong to prevent them from achieving their goals. They thought, say, Yabani Ababe the head to say, Ucha etreni free swa body is nothing. Into no Babe take the supreme leader, then the country will collapse. But they took out the supreme leader and the country was even stronger. Everyone came together in order to protect his country. And this is the reality. If some Ghanaian, not say America, but some Mubabe attack Ghana, even if say me country in the crowd, I will support it to defeat the enemy. That is the reality. The same thing, or be or free other country, that's the same thing Nippon obey. You see. So this is how things are. Iranians are good people, and I don't know even what to say. And Iranians are people that you will love to be with them. Look, I'm a student in Iran here, but you think that maybe I'm someone who is. I tell you, maybe our brothers are more the European countries. So share, say if you are me as a student, maybe more these European countries. I don't think so. You have even the chance of that kind of fear. Your fear, it is amazing. And if you are team, it is the same structure Iranians forms with him. You miss a way for foreigners in Timor, Yamamu bunks. Now Iranians Yamamu apartments. No, it's apartments more. The same thing. Yeah, close people are more your neighbors. Iranians. And the same kind of buildings no multitude. You see. So and one thing. Petrol prices in Iran. Iran has a nebua for chain in Su Iron. This is a fact. You can Google it and you might find it. nsuo bottled water you know say Baltic water ɛboa den chain petrol ɛwɔ Iran ha say.
Wow.
And me use machine and I know what is going on. So yeah. So as I say, petrol prices in Iran. Ebwa for chain insure you know, Baltic water. That's 1.5 liter, any petrol 1.5 liter. Baltic water never they chain petrol. And I'll be very surprised. And this is the reality. This is the reality here in Iran. Because more petrol, no more of these kind of minerals, and they are unable to sell it outside. So the people inside, no, they have to benefit. And this is what they are doing. Send them a catch on music and do a depreciating. But despite that, no, what Iran has here, what it has to say, we need any other problem here. Only problem of food, problem of hospital, healthcare, everything, it is under control. Despite the fact that Omo Sikane and Sika was wrong. Everything, all these necessary things in Iran, they're under control. Insure, gas, petrol, healthcare, everything in Iran is perfect and intact. Even in war, we say crampo. Tel Aviv, baby, almost no electricity. But despite the fact that almost bamboo, almost electricity sites near, but still we have electricity. So the system is like very perfect system. Yeah, every country, I told you, every country say obi betana Iran has a na oyi omusikana e depreciate in free. Everything in Iran is top notch. But the problem is say omusikana and Nisro. Into no Iran has a only problem, but the moment obeko outside, even say me free Iran me ko Ghana. That is where I may face the challenges because Mrs. Omusikana bag my grandpa in Dallas obenya bibi keto be say. You see, that is where the challenges are. But inside Iran, everything is. And for a fact, that one, it doesn't bother us because we came here for education and we are getting those ones. Everything that we came here for, we are getting it. So it's okay for us. But about wealth and sikane, maybe say you do anima that.
Wow. It is so far in this moment, you know, a system what they say ya to bomb at what sound say you can be a war zone. What sound it will only bomb on the other see one thing.
Yeah, frankly speaking, now about 15 days I want to start. Right now, almost twice, and I'm to say, yeah, Bombay. It is closer to us, and I know that place. That is just closer, just civilian buildings. I know Bombay, but that time you were that time we free school about me and Bombay. Bombay, just say a dino was so, but everything was okay because it was close. It was very close. Let's say about 15 minutes. 15 minutes cow and America, but 15 minutes in a year thing. Into who say a heavy, you know, modetoho, bomb no modetoho, because that area in a baby also, and especially more diet into no, so baby grandpa, it's me, I was someone who say yes, baby at home, but who be any has a, and who be any, that's the truth. Who bien has say or bien who say obesha Iranians omunam streets every day or more chante or more. There is nothing like fear in the people, and we have students here. Nothing like fear. Yes, maybe embarking maybe a beba oh bibi say, but nothing. There is no fear. Maybe say into escalate to some extent. Maybe there is going to be fear, but for now. 15 days, more than 2 weeks, everything is under control. Nothing is, we have to be worried about nothing.
Wow. Hey, asemo. Eti so far you say no Iran no internet system no manual be shutting it down. So I don't know what to say.
Yeah, internet service any right now because of security reasons.
Okay.
According to some security experts, so much as I say, allow the flow of internet in Iran. Some messages go out, go in, and also almost detect some locations. You get it. Due to security reasons, Oma shut down the internet access. The internet there, so be what in quad and I say, Chrome need their own tenant just maybe 111 people being our better monka due to maybe or some ways be a more befaswa, maybe the or more befaswa the outside world are communicating. But normal call, the obit me I call a normal call from here to Ghana and other places, and there is no problem about that.
Eti so far now one chance, families in Ghana now four in Ghana no ofre one out to monka. What can say? Pressure that's so. At the
There's a pressure in the fresh and the family, hey, Brafi, yes, hey, the also, and but the only thing is, Obama, the family understands, so nothing is going on here. If say it do that stage now, I will say we should be afraid now. Definitely, Obia Nipa, there are some things it is inclined and implanted within us. Nipa bia obe feeling that kind of thing. Ebini say love, ebini hate, ebini fear. These kind of things, and it is within us. We cannot dodge it. You get it. The moment a nipa obe feeling those in your man, obe true. Into usru nkwade at that time, onim say was true. And say when you be been so and you be na be babeka show say abibi say wo when you him say yeah sure, but this time there till date nothing is going on. I will say you bufu yeah it's true, and I say I will say fearful true. No, for now I think everything is okay.
Wow, if you for mon come to me, bibia ekosukamenti affect aduma affect school, bibia life kosukama, bibia all right well.
Yeah, life, of course. As I said initially, the capital, the most of the bombardments in Ehonewo, you get it. And Ghana have embassy here. Ghana more embassy wahasi. But before say war the best, I think after the war, maybe some days or more, if we has I think so by now more Ghana embassy wahasi or money has to see. Because Omomo the capital, and the capital no say honum na bombardments anymore. Internet so be capital ho there definitely he'll fear. And I don't advise say be on Rebecca hon. And most of the Iranians in war capital hon. I think so maba this central part of Iran. Yani hasi.
Okay.
Wow. Everything is good.
Wow. Usha, a dear pa na ka she said, if we have more other countries, bomb video and I interview, about Iranians right now during this moment.
Yeah. First of all, you bet me to me into some parts, and maybe you bet me framing something into a question for. The world should know, say, Iran currently a Islamic State, and Iran are morally the country with a constitution, and that constitution now Iran for really the country with that constitution, it is in conformity to the Islamic jurisprudence. This is Iran. And sometimes also there are misconceptions. Ebi mo ka say Israel a Christian country. You get it? Inti omo ka say Israel a Christian country omo attack Muslims. Inti sa we Christian dia also support Israel. So we Muslim also support Iran. But adia make actually yenya for ni wiase ma say for nyina ni say. Also Matthias says firstly send me kind Iran is Islamic country. Israel is never a Christian country. It's never a Christian state. Israel a Jew Zionist state. Oko Israel sisi ya brotani. Na uhu obi wa abontia. Yemfan say omo scholars maybe and I said the lay people. Now be so omo say Jesus or Yahweh. Two answers now be. As either say nipa na obeka show say minimum no and I say minimum. The obeka say minimum no no you're ignorant, so we're not going to talk about that person. The obeka say minimum Jesus say minimum no. Ubisa say Yahweh. Obeka show say firstly or Jamaiba. Nima me marry obe Jamai any de Jesus. Israel right now. So me catch Botany after this interview, bet me I share YouTube. No I go what type about how Israel for who Jesus in Israel right now. There was some bloggers be on my those kind of videos. I'll be catch you saying me was a hall where Jamainia or call Jamaiba. This is what the people in Israel now, yenya for Christians, omoka say, oh, Israel, they are Christian country, I was here support them. Sa Israel for some more kafa Jesus home. But Brotoni, Oba Iran has a see ya. Na unhu akwala and I said the scholars and I say Obia, no Bisana say, who is Jesus? And also the same two answers. And maybe I'll be. The first answer will be and say, Ebi ani panebeka say minimum no, and I say minimum. But Obia Obenyana Obekacho say minimum Jesus. It is rare, very, very rare in Iran. So Obikacho say minimum who is Jesus. It is almost impossible. So Obenya bisa. Nya Obeka say only Jesus. Obisan say okay, only Jesus say oye. The first thing Obekacho will say, or a messenger of God, or a purified, or a immaculate, and or a lifted and divine. This is what Obia or Iran has a Obekacho about Jesus. Inti ahase Osha, Iranian people, they know Jesus, they value Jesus, they elevate him, they venerate his status. Unlike the people as a CEO or more Israel, they are the Zionist Jew. Or Jesus said, Jesus on you be or just ordinary person or a Jamaiba. And they don't believe in Jesus. Or believe in Jesus. But Christians are what Ghana and Uriasm have an oh, Israel, or a Christian state, or believe. No, Israel who's a real Christian, we are idol worshipper. Israel who's a Christian and or a pagan worshipper. Israel, omo Botany, right now, obetimi a share YouTube, omo rabbis na some omo kafa Christians and Jesus. It is pathetic. Ultimately, airtime poto obeti. And these are the Israelis, these are the people in Israel. Yenya for Christians for say, ye kwama Israel for free say Israel for me Christians are ma attack Muslims. But me catch on in the say Israel for ye no Moses Muslims. Any Christians or more tracker or muntem change say Christians any Israel for more sa assassin so the occupied Palestine. We say sa Israel for no more. There are people are on page Jesus grandpa in the marsh. Into Obia on page Jesus in the marsh or see them be Christian. Only Christian. They are not Christians and they hate Christians. And this is something that Omankasa rabbis nankasa Omoka. Botany. In Gaza, Bra almost started bombarding the Gazans. In Gaza, Christians are a wohonum. More hospitals or more churches. Say manfo move from omo baby omo echo churches more, omo bombe churches, omo bombe hospitals, Christian hospitals and Christian churches. Into no more Christians, no more just media. They are not Christians, so people should understand this. And Brotoni, Iran has let's talk about population. Iran Christians what has Iran omo dos change Christians or more Israel. Obiti we ya ben wama. So Christians what Iran omo dos change Christians or Israel. Yes. Christians what Iran omo dos change Christians or Israel. According to Christian Today, or some website be a Christians mission for me. Christian Today, more research on my about Christians in Iran, their population, almost from 700,000 to 1 million Christians in Iran. And also, this time, this in Tehran, Christian for church back on my bombe. In Iran has a on my bombe Christian church. Just in Tokwaya Kosuya. Just these days, on my bombo a church, which is a Christian church, and one of the oldest in so Iran for eteki sa we say as one of or more cultural centers because it's very old. Oma bombo that church yemfa non to nchen. Say Iran for population 700,000 to 1 million. Israel Christian population Israel about 150 and I say 160,000 Israelis. She 7,000 to 1 million. Now audio to 150. Vast difference. It's Christians Iran or also check Christians Israel. And the kind of protection Iran Christians for Omuwono, and also change the kind of protections are Christians Omo. Just within recently, this popular American journalist, independent journalist, Tucker Carlson, interviews be with Jerusalem. Omupeka say Israel, how are Christians are not being given even the chance to worship in Israel. But Christians in Iran, they have their churches and they pray in Iran without any persecution. Yes, over some articles be Christians are being persecuted in Iran. Where? And I'm telling you, bro, Tony, in Iran, Jews are more Iran. I say, more your parliamentarian position, your parliamentarian or you're Jewish. Parliamentarian or what Iran has here, on your Muslim or a Jewish and what Iranian parliament. This tells you, say, each and every group beyond, they are represented in Iran. Iran is not like a country, a one-man show. No, that is the reason in here. Oshe America, this in the Omintimi Empire Iran Chinkafo. And you one-man show. Oshe a Venezuela, it's a one-man show. Oshe Libya, a one-man show. Brian Gaddafi free one Krunugui. Oshe a Iraq, a one-man show. Omuni Saddam Hussein free one Krunugui. But Iran, and your one-man show. Uyi supreme leader ni free one. A Krunugui. Your other arms of government are almost taking care of the country. And see, this is something they should understand. Christians in Iran are more rights more than the Christians in Israel. Christians for so more Israel for. And see, one thing, this is a misconception, total misconception. In futura Israel for right now, the Zionists for Nangasa, say Israel, we are closer to the Christians and this and that. But in reality, that's not how it is. Jews and Christians are more difference away in them. A tiny difference away Muslim and Christian in them. Muslims and Christians, our difference is say we believe in Jesus. We all believe in Jesus. But Christians believe in Jesus, say, and even some believe say, let's put that one aside. And Muslims also believe in Jesus, say, but he is divine. This is what we believe in. You get it? But On the other hand, Jew for who Jesus said on we Jamaiba on Semfata oye Nimame Ashawonia Okobo Jamaide Jesus. This is what the Jews they say. So this is something I for was say Obiara Otiase know who the kind of information they are being fed with. These are all misinformations, and they should understand it very well. So this is something that I wanted to talk about here.
Okay, Abusia, you big brass, and never boy on come up. We show more time no copy. But when you're many and they are ever talking about a bomb, come on my update about the air cost way Iran. At the end, when you be way Iran now, all my updates. Bro, that's it. I mean, shout there when you're men.
Menso me da sinti ya na mabom pa ya mai na bombu bia amba mbesi so hen kwen fi wiase.
Bia na kama send.
Ati.
You say me pemu no, ye pesa nso adi nkomo. That's it.
Na me da sinti.
Big bro nkomo ho a mon trimu comment section part 2 ye pesa na babim na wasa na ye di nkomo. Bro that's it. Pemu ye pesa kasa.
Yeah, menso me da sinti.